to Age Strong with Karen. Thanks for joining me today. We're going to get your legs nice and strong without bothering your knees. So that's good news for those of you who have some aches and pains in your knees today. We're going to be able to strengthen the legs without roiling up the knees. So let's warm up. We're always going to do a little warm up. And I'm hoping if you need a longer warm up, you can follow some other warm up videos that I have online or warm up on your own at home. But let's start with the neck and the shoulders. Even though we're going to focus on the legs today, you're going to be holding weights at times. We're going to do standing work, and those muscles, those helping muscles, really like to get tense. So let's do ourselves a favor and roll them out, and then roll them forward. The other reason I like to give you a little warm up is for you to set your intention for the workout. Okay? Bring them back and down and breathe. Good. It allows your brain to kind of get accustomed to what's going on, right? You want your brain to start waking up a little bit. Some days we can feel foggy or just a little off. And you want to start listening to your body. How is it moving today before we get into strengthening the legs? Good. It's always important for you to think about how you're feeling. Rotate. So there's no surprises when we're working out, right? If we're doing a leg exercise and your neck is really tight, I don't want to cause problems later and then you leave the workout feeling uncomfortable or stiff, right? Good. Shake them out. And then tip the head and make a small circle. Inhaling and exhaling, right? The other thing I like about giving you a couple minutes of warm-up is let's see how your breathing is. Are you holding your breath? How does your heart rate feel? How's your blood pressure? Are you dizzy? Are you uncomfortable? Okay? And then light march. Almost as if there's gum on the bottom of your shoe, and I want you to feel like peeling it off the floor. You know we're going to start thinking about the hips and the legs. So as you march in the middle of a room, unsupported, you think about a couple things. Can I march in one spot? If I drew a square on the carpet, could you stay right in the middle of that square? Or do you tend to hook to one side or fall off balance? So, slow march, very mindful, start pumping the arms. Good. If you get through this light warm-up and you think, oh my God, I just feel whipped, my legs are already tired and she hasn't even started working, then you take a light break, okay? You can modify the exercises when we get to them. You don't have to do all the repetitions and the whole routine. So that's good news, okay? And then open up. Take your hips and push them side to side. Do things move today? Are you loose? Can you push that hip from your center to off center? Yeah, good. You're going to find that when you're working out with me during these videos, the number one goal is to prevent injury. And the only way we can prevent injury working together online is if I continue to give you permission to take breaks and I allow you to be in charge of the workout, okay? I'm just offering the suggestions to you, right? You have to say, you know what? That hurts right there. So you're gonna back it off a little, pull back a little, and go smaller, okay? There's so many exercises. That's why I'm excited for the legs today, to show you legs without lunges. All right, drag that knee up a little higher. If you need your chair for balance, it's there. Good. I know, we're almost done with the warm-up. And then little heel to butt. Heel to butt. Good. Start thinking about how your balance feels, okay? If you're dizzy, how your body's moving, okay? And then give yourself a grade, okay? And don't be hard on yourself. Don't be like, oh my God, I can't do anything today, right? So you can do a letter grade, A, B, or C, or a 1, 2, 3, okay? Open up. You feel good, very athletic. Some of you don't like this wider stance, so bring it in a little. Good, and then push that hip again. Bend one leg, straighten one. Nice. Do that again. If you like the chair, put the chair in front of you. All right, so let's go over the workout for today now that you're lightly warmed up. Heart rate's not too high, right? You can have a conversation, you're not breathless, there's not too much heat in the body, right? Because it's not like a cardio warm-up. And then just take your hands, push through your wrist. So today we're gonna do legs. And you're gonna do a stand and sit from the chair. 12 times, and we're going to do it 2 times through that set, okay? And then we're going to do calf raises, going up onto the toes. Rotate over, gentle here, okay? Release, and then push through those toes. We're going to do a series of standing exercises and then a series on the floor so that you can compare what feels better for your body alignment, for your strength, so that in the future, and we do the exercises, you could say, oh, I really liked the standing leg exercises, or I felt more comfortable on the floor exercises, okay? How are your toes? And then pull up. We're going to have an option of weights, okay? You can use hand weights or no weight at all. Both are really good, okay? And then little march. All right, so let's start our first squat. Grab a drink of water if you need it, and always remember, if you have any pain, stop, okay? Call your doctor, shortness of breath, right? We want to feel good at the end of this leg set today so that you can go about the rest of your day, move around and feel strong, not feel too tired or too achy to do anything else, okay? So no new pain. You're going to have a chair if you have one around and a set of weights, okay? And if you don't have a chair, that's fine. You can always use your chair in your living room, okay? If it's too low, you don't have to go all the way down. But if you have the chair, grab it. Step out, okay? Walk yourself back so that you can feel the back of your legs up against the chair, and then stick your butt out and come up, okay? So I like you pretty close to the chair just to start, and then I'm going to bring you forward. Practice getting that butt to go back, all right? Now take a little step out. Okay. Go ahead and have a seat in the chair. So a lot of times our knees are a little bit forward when we're in the chair. Not the best angle for our squat, but it's hard to get out of the seat without pulling your feet in and coming up, okay? So be mindful of that. You don't have to tap the bench every time, okay? So I'm going to turn this way, sideways. Curl your weights up. Can you hold your weights up here? Eyes are up, chest up, okay? Look for the seat of that chair and come up, okay? Go down and come up. So I don't want my toes going so far forward that my heels come off the ground, but what I really want to encourage us is to not turtle under or round under, really push that butt back. You're looking for that chair with your butt, okay? If the weights bother you up here, by all means, lower them down. If you can't get all the way to the chair because it does bother you, then just imagine that seat of that chair right there. All right, here we go. We're going to do 12 of those breathing. 1, good. 2, 3. Are you tapping the chair or just reaching back there for it? Whew, inhale and exhale. Long body, eyes are up, chest up. Don't look at the floor. Good, keep going. Nice. See how we're not going too fast? Last one for me. Good work. Bend at the elbows. I want you to put the weights down and release, okay? Even if you're not holding the weights, open up, because we were really tight and restricted here when those arms came in, okay? How'd you do? Good, we're gonna do it again. So this time I'll do it facing you. My number one goal for you is for you to practice getting your butt back. That's gonna help you later on in life getting up out of the chair. If we're really tight and we can't stick our bum out, a lot of times we almost feel like we miss the chair, fall onto the floor, and we don't want that, okay? Curl them up. How'd you do with the weights up here? Were you okay with it? Find that chair if you want it. Stick your butt out, soften your knees, and go down and up. I had to look for it for a second. Down and up, 2, 10 more. If you don't like the chair, that's fine. You decide how far. This is your workout. Strengthening legs, stomach muscles, your back. You're working on your balance. Good. Few more. No pain. Take a break if you need it. Breathe. I've got one more. Nicely done. Good work. All right, let's grab a drink, see how you feel. Heart rate goes up normally on a squat, especially if you guys go really fast. Good. Calf raises. So, push through those toes. Do they bend? Good. Step your foot back. Let's check. How tight are you? Check the other one. Good. Let's do that again. I want to know how tight they are now before we start lifting, and then we'll check them again. So 12 calf raises. You can have your weights in your hands, which requires more balance, or just one hand on the chair and holding one weight. You're going to roll the ball of the foot and come down. Don't fall back, right? Keep the bum tight. Keep the legs nice and long on this one. And how cool is this exercise for your calves? You're going to get that nice strong walk, but also the arch of the foot, okay? Really helpful with all the spring activities we want to do. All right, I'm going to do one weight. I'm going to hold the chair, and we're going to go 1, 2. Good. Try not to pop those knees. Long body. 4. Good. And 6. Keep going. You have the chair if you need it. 8. All the way down, all the way up. 10. Nice long body. 2 more. Strong feet. Strong ankles. Nice. Shake it up. I get a little crack in my ankle after that, but that's normal for me. Okay? Roll them. Drop it back, and I do a light stretch in between each time. Some of you guys really cramp up on that, so I don't want you to suffer. Second set, and then we're moving on. Want to try a weight in each hand? Okay. Toes forward, all right? Now, you guys, you'll see in some of my videos, my toes like to open, and that comes from years of ballet, okay? So my comfortable position, especially on my right side, is to turn my toe out, okay? I really have to be mindful of pulling my toes forward. So when I do this, I really want you to think about the same thing. Toes forward, shoulders over hips, relax your neck, roll to the ball of the foot, and down. Good. Later on in the workout, we're going to do this one leg at a time to really find out how we're feeling. Strength in the right, strength in the left. Good. Your toes hurt. Shake out a second. Are you breathing? Don't hold your breath. I'm on 8, 9, and 10, and 11. Long body, 12. Good work. Calf raises. You want to stretch them? Good. I keep putting my weights on the seat of my chair. It saves me from having to go down and up with them. So if that works for you, do that. If you have to put them on the floor because you don't want to ruin a chair, you have to bend at your knees when you put that weight down. Don't just hinge with your back, okay? All right, moving on. Side leg lifts. This is our standing series, and then we're going to go into the floor series with it. All right, you don't need your weights on this one. Okay. We will use your chair. So let's take your chair off to one side. Okay, if you've done my chair series with me, I like your chair as your partner. It's out in front of you, a light grip. Okay, if you need both hands, it's still a light grip. Don't grab it and white knuckle it. And I like it in front. I like that feeling in your shoulder as opposed to pinned behind you or right next to you, a little in front, okay? Side leg lifts. Take your toe, take it away from your center. Then turn it up so I get your shoelaces, right? Or your pinky toe is gonna go up to the ceiling and down, okay? I want the standing leg to work, so zip it up. Long body, ear over shoulder, shoulder over hip. It's not about throwing that leg up, it's about working the right muscle, and I want the muscle, this little glute muscle in your bum, not the big one, okay? So you guys are all gonna wanna see my toe on this foot is gonna wanna really angle out on this side for me because it doesn't bother my hip. I have a little hip issue there. So if your hip bothers you, I need your knee and your toe to line up when you're standing on it. I don't want your knee going this way and your toe going that way, or vice versa, your toe here and your knee going there. So plant your foot Line it up. Mine likes to turn out a little bit. I'll allow it for this one as long as I can pull my hip up. Pinky toe up to the ceiling. 1, good, 2. Now your standing leg is weight bearing, so you're getting activation and work down that leg and your lifting leg. Light grip on the chair or no chair. Good. 7, long body. 8, 9, we're going to 12. 10, 11, 12, and release. All right, what leg is worse, your standing leg or your working leg? So that's kind of a benefit of doing it in the standing exercise. You're getting more muscles working. You have balance, you have core, you have building up bone density. It's a weight-bearing exercise. You can feel all that weight going down onto that one side of the body. Okay, let's go again. Hand on the chair. Where's your alignment? How's this knee? How's your toe? When you're standing there, it shouldn't twist or pull. If it does, change that alignment on that standing foot. Find out what works for you. Side leg, if this bothers me, I would probably bring you forward a little bit as opposed to backwards. Okay? I'd bring you in front a little bit as opposed to behind you. I don't want any sway back. 12 of your best ones, okay? Abs are engaged, hips lifted, postures up, strengthening legs. 1, breathe. Now where's the muscle? Into your hips, your glutes, standing in, working side, shoulders relaxed, with or without the chair, halfway. Now, don't tip. Don't worry about how high the leg goes, but it's long, full of energy. Good. Few more. How's your muscles? Relax. If you need the chair, take it. Don't rush it. This is strength, not cardio. Good. Oh, we gotta do the other side. Push your hips. If the chair is there, use it to help stretch your back. The chair is giving you a little bit of support. If you don't have a chair, hands to the hips, round. How's your low back? Good. Bring it up. Tip under, pelvic tilt. All right, other side. Take the chair. Either you move or move the chair, but we're changing your supporting hand and we're changing legs. And you remember this technique? Shoulder relaxed, pinky toe up to the ceiling, arm off to the side. 1, 2. We can move a little quicker now that we know our technique. And 7, 8, good. Stomach muscles still in. Here's your work. 2 more. How's your standing leg? 12. Release. Whew, good. We're going to do that series on the floor. So this is your standing series, and let's remember how our muscles are feeling. Little march. Using the chair if you need it. Okay. Or hands on the thighs. Round it. Good. Second set of 12. Arm up. Here we go. 1, 2. Nice. Try not to tip over to the side, right? We don't want tipping. 6. Just light lift. Use the muscle to help lift you. Don't push it off there. Good. I'm on 8. Inhaling and exhaling. Ooh, 2 more. Should start to feel it now. And where are you feeling it is the question. Standing leg, I'll take that for sure. Okay? Lifting side, up around in here. Okay, you should be able to poke at it. Where does it hurt? How was your lift? Okay? How was the technique? It's not just about throwing that leg around. It's about finding those muscles, getting them to activate for you because you need those muscles strong to balance out those hips for balance work, for walking, okay? Stabilizing you, supporting your back, right? So you feel good. All right, change sides. All right, so we did side leg lifts, and now I'm going to turn sideways, and we're going to do a little donkey kick. Extend one leg. See how I have my chair in front of me for a little bit of support? Bend your knee with no pain, flex your foot, and push back like you're going to kick in a door. 3, and here's the muscle. 4, did you find it? Stomach muscles in, shoulders relax. 8 and 9, 10, 2 more, 11, 12. Nice, stretch it out. So hamstring and glute, but it's really important that you find that squeeze in that muscle. Okay, I have to be gentle on your knee in the sense that maybe you don't want to curl it up, right? And maybe I feel like that's too much in my back. So it's not about your low back, it's about activating those muscles in the hamstring that run up the back of the leg into your bum. Okay, let's go again. This is the most important push, that's push back. See the space between the legs? If I'm here, I'm not going to get it as much. I want that separation, okay? Abs up and in, lean into the chair, gaze down, lift, bend the knee, and then lift and lower. Good. Push it back there. Push it back there. Even if you lengthen the leg a little bit, play with that so you find that muscle tighten. No stress in your back. 2 more. 1 more. How's your standing leg? So give this leg a little swing. Feels good. All right, 2 sets. Let's try the other side. You don't have to change sides, but I will so you can see me. Let's go over, not too close to the chair, because that'll arch your back, and I don't want any arch here. So I take a step back, lean in, change your legs, relax your shoulders, lift, bend your knee, flex your foot. I like a nice flexed ankle. Press and release. 2, 3. Find the muscle. Get results by getting good technique. Don't just do it and not know what muscles we're working. You should be able to poke around and say, there they are. Takes a while to get them to tighten up, but they're in there. Keep going. Come on, find it. I'm on 10. Now I can feel it. 11, 12. Good work. Flex. All right, where's the hamstring? Back of the leg. I understand your standing leg can feel fatigued. I get that. That's good. We're getting a lot of bonus work in there. When we do that series on the ground, you're going to be on hands and knees, so that stabilizing side isn't going to have to do anything. Are you breathing? We'll get a drink after we do this leg. Here we go. Where's your form? Not too far. Not too far back. Walk in. You want to be close and then take a step maybe. Square it up. Look at what's going to happen if you don't have a chair around. You're okay. Okay? If you don't have the chair, I still want you in a little lean. And most importantly, send the leg back first. Soft bend in the knee with no pain, and then extend. 2. Did you find that muscle? Flex that foot. No stress in your back. Halfway. 7. Come on, drive. Got to get a little angry sometimes. 2 more. Don't give up. Good. Oh, let that leg swing. Loose. Loose. Good work. Do you have a stronger side, right or left? Do they feel even? Does your standing leg get more fatigued on one side than the other? Make a little note of that, either a mental note or write it down in your fitness journal, okay? Because I want to know. 1 more standing and then we're going on the floor. Let's take a drink. We're doing legs today without causing any joint pain. So how are we doing with that? Are you having any knee pain with this? Any new knee pain? I understand if you have arthritis, right? An old knee injury, and it always aches. You came in today and it hurt at like a 2 or a 3, right? 10 being the most painful. I don't want that pain to go up when you're working out with me. If anything, it should go down. What? I know, it should not go up. All right, last one. This is like a little dog peeing at the fire hydrant. Open that knee and close it. All right, so let's look. Similar to what we just did. Bend your leg. Don't let that bother your knee. You decide on the range of that bend. On this one, your knees do line up. And then you open, close. 2, good. 3, and we're working. 4, good. 5, this little muscle here. 6, strong hips. 8, 9, 10, and 11, and 12. Release. Good job. Breathe. Let's stretch your calf a little bit. That standing leg can feel tight. Switch. Same leg, 2 sets. So you have the chair for balance or without. Take your leg back, bend your knee, let the legs touch, and lift and lower. 2, good. 3, maybe just one hand. 4, breathing. 5, 6. Try not to sink in your standing leg. Hips are level. Good. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And 12. I'd rather you hold on to the chair, shake those legs, and not have to deal with the balance work and just really focus on strengthening the leg. But I get it for those of you who just can't resist trying to take the hand off. That's fine. All right, tip under. Before we do the other side, roll those shoulders. I'm hoping you're not gripping that chair. If you are, relax your neck. How's your neck? Oh, tight. All of these are important little things to test along the way. Okay? You don't have to change your chair, but I will so you can see me. Change legs. Bend it. Knees are lined up. Shoulders relaxed. Open 1. Good. 2. Here's the work. Nice. Keep going. When that leg comes in, track it in. It meets the other knee. Okay, it doesn't start sliding in front. 8, 9, good, relax. 10, and 11, and 12. Do you have one side that lifts higher than the other, maybe? Okay. What I mean by that leg, when it gets tired, it starts to drop in. And you want to hold yourself accountable to the legs being one right next to each other, almost knees touching, right? I don't mind how much of a bend you have. That's going to depend on your knee. You good? Here we go. 1, open that up. 2, float. 3, relax your neck. Inhale and exhale. Good. Use the chair so you can focus on legs and not your balance. Good work. Come on, we want strength even in the body. Right side, left side. Best 2 of them. Here you go. Up, a little higher. That's the work. Yay! Oh, nicely done. Want to stretch anything? Maybe the calves of that standing leg. Oh. Doing the other side. All right, we're going to go down onto the ground, okay? We're going to do some laying flat work and then also some on hands and knees. So I have a blanket back here, so when we're on our knees, you can bend on your knees. That'll feel nice. Think about how you're going to get down on the ground. If you don't have any problems and you can just get down there, go ahead, we're going to go on our back. If you're looking for some help, you have your chair close by, right? You lower down, soften that knee, right? Give your body a second to adjust. Figure out what side you want to sit on. Do you want to sit on your left side or your right side? It'll depend on your shoulder and your hip, okay? And then gently bring those legs out. Good work. All right, I'm going to move my chair. Go ahead and lay all the way back and see how you feel. If you're worried about going straight back, you go on your side, your best side. No weird shoulder issues. Your strongest side. You lay back, you roll it over, and then you snuggle in, okay? Relax your neck. Now I need to give you a couple of seconds here. Why? Because who knows what's happening. Some of you could be dizzy. Some of you could have a queasy stomach. And what is our goal? Preventing injury and letting you leave the workout feeling better than when you came in. Yes. All right. Breathe. I have to check your neck. Draw your chin down. Good. And then roll it side to side. If you get down here, you guys, and your head is way back there, you're going to have to put a pillow under your neck until you can release that and get more mobility in your upper back and neck, okay? So don't suffer. Grab a pillow if you need it. It's not cheating, right? Your chin should be down and your gaze should be a little forward, not behind you, okay? I'd rather it not be up to the ceiling either. Tip it down. All right, wiggle out your toes, wiggle out your toes. Lengthen one leg at a time. We did some hamstring work, standing. Good. All right, we're going up to bridge. I don't want any cramping back here, and I don't want any knee pain. So, pelvic tilt, squeeze your bum, drive up, relax your neck, engage your inner thighs, pretend you're squeezing that imaginary ball. Now everything's working, and we go down and up. Imagine a little puddle of paint right under that tailbone, and you would tap into that puddle of paint. Good. Nice yellow blob of paint. Dip into there and down. Little dip and up. But try not to let those knees move all around. Engage. Pretend there's a ball in between the thighs. Up. Good. And up. If that knee bothers you or your hamstrings are on the verge of cramping, walk your feet farther away. 3, little dip down, up, little dip down, up, and relax. Shake the legs. Oh, roll the head. And then maybe even with your arms a little bit off to the side, really gentle, let your knees go side to side. Right, now you're ready to go again. Pelvic tilt. Check your leg alignment, okay? If you need to walk them out, walk them out. I don't need you too wide, okay? So don't worry about that. The knee and the hip should be lined up. So it's gonna be pretty standard alignment there. It just depends on how far your heels go to your butt. All right, pelvic tilt. Squeeze your bum. Press up. Okay, neck's relaxed. You're not clenching your jaw. You're not jamming your head into the mat. Eyes are nice and soft. Imagine that little puddle of paint right there. And you go down. 1. Good. 2. Now I'm going to let you think about your technique here before I cue you on the 15 things I want you to do. Did you fix anything? Are you engaging those inner thighs? Yes, you are. Pushing through the heel of this shoe, squeezing the buns, relaxing your jaw, driving up. Good. 2, and your last one, 12. Nicely done. Open up. Good, so that was 2 sets of bridge to 12 with a really nice pace. Good work. Want to roll that ankle a little? All right, so that's one full set, okay? Here's what's to come. We're going to do floor work, and we're going to do single leg bridge. So I want to do single leg bridge right now while we're here. So whatever leg is closest to me, closest to the screen, send it up to the ceiling. Roll your ankle. Doesn't have to be straight. Don't force anything. Arms at the ground. Bend your elbows, because you're going to use those arms to press up and come down. So I don't want your hands on the ground where you're pressing. So bend from your elbows, fingertips together. Your gaze is up. You can look at your foot. You love that leg. Push through. 1, still imagining that little puddle of paint right under that tailbone. Breathing. Good. Halfway. 7. Come on, legs. 8. Drive up there. Relax the jaw. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Release. So class, when you're up there, your leg that's on the ground may want to hook to the outside toward your pinky toe, and I really want to encourage you to pull that leg into your midline. Remember when we were in both legs and I told you to pretend you're squeezing that ball? I still want you to do that, okay? And I almost think if you can think of your knee going towards your big toe into the center, as opposed to hooking to your pinky toe, you're going to get a better alignment with your muscles and with your techniques, but it's hard to do. All right, leg up. Bend your elbows. You are in training. We love legs. You're training to be strong. You've got to do the work with good technique and good mindfulness. Don't just do it and say you do it. Let's get results. All right, what's going on with that knee? Can you bring it into your midline a little bit? Sometimes I make you put a ball between those thighs. Imagine that. Lower that leg a little. Better? Yay! If it's too much, go back up. Good. 10, I got 2 more. 11, better, better, better. Oh, 12. Oh, I'm on the verge of cramping myself today. Roll it. Maybe cross that over and open. All right, I know I'm asking a lot of you for you to think about it, but the more you work with me and the more we do our work and we get a good idea of technique, the more results you're going to get, okay? So, not everyone is going to get every cue I give. Change legs. But the more we work, you'll go, oh, now I know what she means, okay? All right, how's your neck? Relax. We love legs. You love making a commitment to yourself to get stronger. How are you? Come on, let's see how this leg feels. Up. You there? Okay, lock that leg in. Think of that puddle of paint. 1. Good. 2. Inhaling and exhaling. Use those arms to push into the mat to help you. Good. Half halfway. You've got it. Take a break. If that muscle's on the verge of cramping, don't suffer. Drink your water during the day. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Good. How'd you do? How was your technique? All right, what do we mean by that? How's your technique? Can you feel the muscle? Is it all under there, or can you feel a little bit in your bum? I'm okay with a little bit in that low back because it does creep up there, okay? You'll be okay with it too. Just pelvic tilt. Bring one knee in and the other knee in and rock. Oh, we like that, don't we? We've got 1 more set. Don't think I forgot about that. Wouldn't that be the worst if I just forgot? Then I'd have to do a makeup video where we make up all of the work I missed. All right, leg goes up. Oh, it's this leg, sorry. That must be my strong one. Elbows are bent. Chin is relaxed. You're gazing forward at that leg. The idea, if you wanted to make it harder, was this leg would go long, and you'd imagine a ball. I would give you a ball just snuggle between those thighs. Okay, same idea. Puddle of paint down to the tailbone or low back. 1. Focus. 2. 3. Right, the leg can go up. 4. My goal is to not let that knee go to your pinky toe. Pull that knee into center. 8. Good class. 9. 10. You're strong. 11. 12. Good work. Open that up. All right, we did our single leg bridge. We did 2 sets double leg bridge. And now let's work on the floor. Gently roll onto your side. Extend your legs. Relax your neck. Do you want a pillow? Stack your legs. 1. Good. 2. If you want, you can come up a little bit. No, I don't like the elbow. Stay down. You can go here. 5. 6. Notice how I'm not kicking up high because we're doing that same leg lift we did standing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and relax, okay? Right in through here. I have a tendency to want to bring my legs a little forward, but you can bring them back, but I don't want pain or stress in that low back, okay? You can soften that inside leg if it helps you, okay? You're gonna go 1. What are we gonna work here? Outside of the leg, right? Pinky finger, pinky toe up to the ceiling, not toe up to the ceiling, okay? Like you're scraping an imaginary wall behind you. Maybe it doesn't go all the way down. 11, 12, yay! All right, roll onto your stomach. Good. Breathe with it, okay? That same leg that you just lifted, okay? Bring that heel to your butt, flex your foot, line those knees up, and extend up and down. 2, 3, good. 4, nice. Now you're working. 6, 7, 8, drive it up there. 9, if it bothers your low back, bring it down. 11, 12, good, relax. We have that same leg to do, okay? So you're here. Look, and we did this in a standing pose, and now you're doing it on the ground. Beautiful exercise to showcase your strength in your back and for you to feel your buns fire. 1, 2, 3. Single leg lift. Good. Not too high. Hip bones into the ground. How does this feel versus your standing pose? Good. 2 more. Nice. I know my hips like to open up a little bit. All right, then you gently come up onto hands and knees. And you think, oh my God, I can't push myself up like that. So you roll onto your side, bring those legs in. Oh, climb it up, climb it up. Rotate over. Decide if you want to bring your blanket or your pillow out. Put it under those knees. Same leg. We're going into that dog peeing at the fire hydrant. 1, 2, you remember these. 3, 4. Good job, you guys. We're working legs. Nice. 8, come on. 9, there we go. 10, 2 more. 11, 12. Take a break. We're almost there. Good work. If you don't like that hand and knee pose, okay, we can continue to do that in the standing position. I wanted you to feel this versus the other one. All right, we're going again. 1, 2, good. Now we're getting maybe a little warm. Take your time. Relax your neck, stomach muscles in. Take that knee away from your center and back in. Relax that ankle. Strong upper body. Last one. Good side. All right, relax back. Now look, you got to take your time, and we got to go over to the other side. So on the other side, let's start on our your side. That'll be fine. Lay down. Oh. Side leg lifts. Okay. So you change legs. Your neck is comfortable. We'll get a drink in a second, or if you need one down, grab one. We have 1, 2. Good. It takes a little bit of time when we do things slow and controlled with good form. It's okay. I know not everybody likes to work out, so it can feel like, I'm done, but please don't give up on yourself. Good. Know that it's hard for everybody, okay? I like what I do, and I love being able to bring you these exercises to keep you independent and strong and letting you do the things that you like. We like being able to get up off the couch effortlessly without needing a lot of assistance, and this is the way to do that. Maintain our independence, good, by putting in the work. Good. Gives us something to fight for. Breathe. There's those legs. You're going to lug all around. Good. Nice. And then we roll onto your stomach. I like to put one hand on top of the other and let your forehead rest. Same working leg. Curl the heel up. Roll that ankle. Lift and lift. Good. Try to get that knee off the ground, that big fleshy part just above the kneecap. No tension in your back. Right, but good. Really safe exercises for the knee. Even if your leg is a little longer, it works. Good. Right, because I know some of you guys have arthritis in the knee, you have meniscus issues, you have old injuries, and lunges and squats aren't always your strongest exercise. So there's all kinds of ways, and look, we're not even using a band or an ankle weight or anything, just your body. If your knee bends that far, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine. All right, try to get that spot just above the kneecap off the ground. 2. Good. Now think about how things change as you go through the repetitions. Are you stronger at the end, where you just kind of get into it? Try not to bother your back. Hold those stomach muscles in. Good. 1 more. Good work, everyone. Release. And then you know how you have to come up onto your hands and knees. Okay? Push up there. Oh, we got to do that little dog peeing at the fire hydrant one. Don't suffer on your knees. Okay? If you know they hurt, pull out a little blanket. Okay? I know we're not down there forever, but still, I want you to be somewhat comfortable. Look, we're going to come back up. We're going to do single leg squats, single leg calf raises, and you guys are going to be done. Are you dizzy? Oh, I hope not. All right. Good. Anybody talking to their doctor about starting a workout routine during this quarantine? You can call over to them and say, hey, I'm going to start doing some workouts online. Anything I should think about? Different medications you might be on, okay? Most important is to listen to your body and stop if you have pain, right? 2 more. Good. It's a weird time. You might be dehydrated and not even know it, okay? Nice. All right, 1 more. How are the wrists? Gaze is forward. Stomach muscles in. Count out 12 and then we're done. Don't go too quick. Knees come together. Good. I'm halfway. Weight even in my upper body. Relax that ankle. There's the work. All right, let's come up to standing. You come up, you pause here, especially if you're prone to dizziness, low blood pressure, just feeling a little off. Be mindful of what foot you want to have forward, okay? If you're going to need your chair after we've been down for a while, That's fine. All right, let's grab a drink and then we're going to do single leg stuff. Good work. So I'm a huge fan of training you one leg at a time, okay? It really helps activate your brain and get you motivated on training both sides of your body evenly. And if you ever have had an injury, you have to be on crutches or anything like that where you can't put weight down on one side, you'll really be glad that you know what your strength is right versus left. All right, let's start with the calf raises. You're gonna do one leg. So have your chair if you need it because there's more balance with this. Pick up one foot and you're gonna go 1, 2, relax that hand, 3, 4, good, 5. Doesn't have to be the highest lift, right? Ball of the foot, straight knee, good. 2 more, 1 more, good work. Stretch it. How'd you feel on one leg? Way more balance, isn't there? Yeah, the brain's like, wait a minute, if you really want to test it, go unsupported without using that chair, okay? If you want to grab a weight, go ahead and put a weight in one hand, okay? Hold the chair with the other. All right, same leg, stand on that same side, okay? What do I mean by it doesn't have to go up all the way? That heel doesn't have to go all the way off the ground, especially if your toes hurt or you have neuropathy, numbness, tingling, burning under that foot. Play it easy, easy. But I do want to strengthen the arch of the foot and the ankle, so try to give me a little bit as best you can. All right, I'm going to be standing on my same leg, shoulders over hips. 1, 2, light chair or no chair. Think straight up. Good, abs engaged. Knee is tracking forward. Maybe a little wiggle, that's okay. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Oh, good work. It felt different with the hand weight, right? Stretch that out. I got to do the other side and then we're almost done. A long leg set today, but it was worth it, wasn't it? Some days you just have to put the work in. Good. So I'm going to change hands, okay? Or you can have it in front of you, but I like for you to see my leg. All right, hold your foot up, and I'm really proud of you for being able to get this foot off the ground and hold it up there because that shows muscle strength. Sometimes this leg just likes to drop, so good for you. Hold it up there and lift the heel, and lift the heel. Straight knee, getting pulled up, good, up. Try not to go to your pinky toe because it's just going to make you fall over. Think of the first 3 toes, first 3 toes. Good. Yes, 1 more. Oh, what? That's crazy, isn't it? Did you fatigue much quicker? That's normal. Could you make all 12? If you didn't, that's okay. All right, let's go over that. It doesn't have to be the biggest lift, okay? Can you see? Maybe it's just a little lift. That's fine. I just need those ankles to get activated, the arch of the foot to be really strong as you start heading through the warmer months and into summer activity. Some of you are still going to go barefoot, even though I'm going to always encourage you to have on a supportive shoe. You won't be able to fight the urge. All right, you want to wait or not? Whose workout is it? Your workout, okay? You feel strong, your feet are healthy, add a little weight. If you have some numbness, burning on the bottom of the foot, a bad toenail, okay? I know all those things that happen. 1, 2, hips are level, knee is tracking forward. 5, good, 6, take your time. Oh, do you have to use the chair? No. Yay! Good, keep those hips level. Try not to sink. Give me 1 more. Good work. Single leg is always harder, but it's really good for you. Okay, stretch that out. And then we're gonna go into a squat, 1 leg at a time, and we are done. So proud of you for sticking with this one, okay? I know I'm a little bit slower with these. Lots of instruction, which is important for you. So once you get to know the exercise a little bit more, I can do more of an advanced style. I won't have to talk as much, but it's important that we're getting to know our bodies and technique. I still like using the chair. It's a really good visual for you, and it helps my brain remember to stick that butt out. So we already did those. Give me 1 foot forward. I want you to take those hips and then bend your knee and sit. I don't want you to sit like that. I want you to look for that chair with the butt. Okay, now you can take your hands away. Down and up. 2. The chair's there if you need it, right? If you feel like you're gonna fall, butt goes straight back. Good. Good. Nice. Good. Yes. 2 more. 1 more. Nice work. Single leg. How'd you do? More balance, a little more strength. Gotta breathe. Change sounds. All right, let's see how this leg tracks. Bend that knee. So it's not just bending it, right? It's about sticking that butt back. Those of you who have the strength, you are going to go down and come up and go down and come up, okay? You don't have to, but know that you can. 1, and if you don't like those arms, they can just reach. Try not to put too much weight in that front foot. That's it. I like to keep my foot flexed to remind me not to put too much weight in there. Come on, drive off that leg. How's the hips? Woo! I've got 2 more legs. Good, 1 more. Nice work. We gotta go 1 more each way. Do you want weights? How would it look with weights? You think, yeah, you show me while I wait. Do you need a drink? Yeah, grab a drink. All right, watch. If you got the weights, 1 in each hand, and you go down and up, and down and up, okay? All right, here we go. 12 of them. The goal is the butt going back. Good, bending that leg. 2. Eyes are focused. This is work. You're going to be strong getting up and down. Good. Your body's going to be balanced out. Your hips and knees and ankles are going to be strong in all directions. Halfway. But you're putting the work in. Come on. Take a break if you need it. Doesn't have to go all the way down. You ready for 2 more? Check that heel. Are you putting too much weight in there? No. Good. Switch. 1 more set. 1 more set. You got this. Come on, you came all this way. We're not going to give up now. Heck no. Oh, line it up. Breathe. Weight or unweighted, you decide. 1. Range of motion is up to you. 2. Good. Strengthen that leg. All about that movement. Butt back. Good. You're going to have a strong, powerful walk when we're done with these. Good. Getting your confidence up. I'm on 9, 10. You're almost there. 11. Last one. Yes, you did it. All right, bend at the knees, put those weights down. Grab a drink. And look, good news, we got to stretch it out a bit. I can't just let you walk out. No, no, no. Come on, we're not done. The stretch is the best part, okay? The best part. Oh. All right, have a seat. Sit back. You deserve it. Oh, cross over your ankle. Open up those knees. Sit up tall and hinge forward. Good. Bring it up, change legs. Cross one ankle over the other. Open up those knees. Hands high on the thighs. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Knees together. Open and close. Good. Relax back. Cross one ankle over and gently bring it up. Okay? Now, if that leg doesn't come up like this, you're going to stay down crossed at the ankle and lift and lower your knee. I need to release tension in the hip. Yes. Love it. Push. Is there movement there? Is the ankle wiggling? Circle it. And then circle it the other direction. Hands in front of the shin. Pull the body up. And just hold that. Tip the head. Oh, feels so good when we're done. day though, we've just kind of kick-started the body, right? Chin in. You know this exercise side. Nothing moves on that opposite side of the body. If I look to the right, my left shoulder doesn't move. Good. Look. Eyes focused. Breathe. One more. Good. Oh, that felt nice. Long spine. Hands in front, not ripping onto that kneecap. Little hinge. As I take my forearm, I just put a little bit of push into that knee to remind it to stay open, not to force it down. Good. Long spine. Don't give me, we did all that work and don't crumble now on my technique. Finish really strong. Lengthen the spine. Long body. Beautiful work. See, you are doing great. You're going to reward yourself with a nice healthy snack today. You're going to definitely think about your water intake, how good it is, right, for your body, for your mind. Good. Nice. Roll that ankle. Show me how you can lift and lower. Don't be too upset about it. You guys, don't be hard on yourself. Look at, you got to, celebrate those small successes. So many times my older clients just get bummed out because they think that they're doing so horrible with flexibility or movement, and in all reality, they're doing amazing. So if you can't bring your leg all the way up, that's okay. You're doing the work today. You're crossing at the ankle, right? You're moving that hip around. Yes. Good. And that's all beautiful work for the body. And your brain, you're stimulating your brain, which is really important as we get older, that we don't get stuck in that gray, foggy area, right? That we can spark the brain, ignite new pathways. All right, sit up tall. We do that by creating new workouts, new patterns, right? New tempos for you. So we're always challenging that brain. And then we bring it up. How'd you do on that? How was your form with it? Were you rounding? No, you weren't. Hands here. Gentle, long body. Bring it back slowly down, right? Waddle up. That's a really nice stretch for all the work that we did today. And it also releases tension in your piriformis, right? A lot of you can get that piriformis syndrome, that sciatic nerve gets roiled up, okay? Tight glutes, tight hip flexors, okay? Rotate the body. You're kind of on the front part of that chair. Nice and easy. See if we can get a little quad stretch. Okay. I can relax my toe without cramping, but you might not like that, so you can be ball of the foot. Okay. If you don't mind being on your knee, you go down on your knee and tip under. If you like being right on the edge of that chair, you're right on the edge of that chair. And here's the pull. Yours might look a little bit more like that, right? Might be hard for you to drop that hip down, especially on that chair, okay? And then you waddle over to the other side. Not everything is easy, not everything you can do, and that's okay. So think about this. You're kind of front part of the chair. You see how your knee flexion is as you bend that there, okay? How's your toe? No cramping, no cramping. A lot of times my guys will cramp there and it's not even worth it. All right, reach it back if you want. All kinds of options here. You can think of it like a runner's lunge, okay? You can think of it as just that on our knee pose. We tip, right? We do that a lot to stretch that hip flexor and quad, okay? And if you're right there, go ahead and go down on that knee. And then bring it back through. Waddle it back to center. And finish with little leg extensions. All right, leg day is in the books with no lunges, healthy knees, healthy joint workout. We did squats, calf raises, side leg raises, hip work, bridge work, and you did great today. Keep up the good work. Never give up and keep watching, and we're going to get stronger and age, and you're going to have a great day. Thanks for joining me.